Hey guys, DudeOfRock18 here, and today is November 25th, 2021, and today is a very thankful holiday because it is Thanksgiving. So I would like to wish to all my family, friends, and YouTube community out there a happy Thanksgiving. And since today's Thanksgiving, I want to do a Thanksgiving video, since it's what I do every year on my YouTube channel, and I always do it Thanksgiving related. And for the title of this video, I titled it A Thanksgiving Memory. And why the title of Thanksgiving Memory, you may ask? Sometimes in my Thanksgiving video, I talk about what I do on Thanksgiving and some other things, but there's something about Thanksgiving that I remembered years ago as a memory, and I would like to share that with all of you out there watching this video. And as CM Punk said on AEW, do you want to hear a story? And if you do, then sit back, because I'm going to tell you the story right now. So, every year on Thanksgiving, I always remembered waking up, or my dad waking me up in the morning, to watch something awesome on TV, which is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And what I would do is, I would put a VHS tape, and remember those tapes, those long rectangular things where you put it in the VHS, and I would always hit record because everybody else except me and my dad were awake and the others were asleep. And usually when I recorded it, I would record the whole thing, and yes, that also means commercials, because I didn't feel like standing with the remote hitting pause and unpause for every commercial, because there is a thing called fast forward that they could do. So I would always record it. And what I liked about Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was all the balloons, the music, the entertainment, and it was always great just to see all that. And the one thing that my mom always liked watching, because it's until the afternoon, is the Radio City Rockettes. And what's so great about the Radio City Rockettes, I mean, that's for those of you who live in New York, that is. It's where a group of women just dance, and they do that national trademark with that whole, when they kick their legs up in the air, and, you know, they have really amazing talent, and I like watching them. And my favorite part of all is when all of, everyone came in the living room, and they always saw Santa Claus just waving to the crowd, and it's like he was saying, Thanksgiving's today, but Christmas is just around the corner. And it gave me that such a great feeling to know that Christmas was just around the corner, because for all of you know that Christmas is my #1 favorite holiday. And just seeing that was really just, it's always amazing seeing that on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was over, they would have this dog show where I watch it for 5 minutes and then I turn off the TV. And the reason for that is because we had things we had to cook. And I would help my family cook mushrooms, stuffing out the turkey, and make stuffing and all that. And then I would go downstairs to see my grandmother, because we lived in the same house. And I go downstairs and I wish her a happy Thanksgiving, and I would set up the table with the tablecloth, dishes, napkins, cups. And I remember one time when I went up on the cabinet, she had this thing of a gravy pour in the shape of a rooster, where you put gravy in, and then when you pour it, my grandmother had a lot of great antiques. And every year when I went down there for Thanksgiving, I always saw something, and of course I would wash it out first because it got a little dusty. So I wash it and then dry it and put it on the table, because every year for Thanksgiving we have lasagna, because that's the Italian tradition. But before we get into dinner, and when everything's all cooked and ready, I remember we had a big family we would invite over, like my aunt, my uncle, maybe a friend from time to time. And it was just really just great how when we all gather around a table and get the food ready, and before we eat, we'd always hold our hands out and would say grace. And I say this in case I forget on video, that I could come back to this. We hold hands and we say, "Thank you, Lord, for this food that we are about to receive. Amen. And then we would just eat food, and we talk about a lot of things. We talk about what's going on and memories and stuff. And it was the whole togetherness of, what one person had to say, and then we could relate to it as well. And it was like a great family meal. And then after we would finish eating, we would do the thing where I would open up walnuts with a nutcracker, and sometimes I used my hands to crack them, because some of them were hard, and sometimes I crack them, and sometimes I would eat it, and other times I really didn't like it. And the best thing of all what we had was turkey as well, and sometimes I didn't really like turkey, but then I grew into liking it as the years went by. And just celebrating it with a family, and just that Thanksgiving all together was just a memory that I always loved to look forward to every year of that. And that just togetherness was just really it's something, and it feels great to be surrounded by family, and that's the memory I always remember by. And speaking of that, if you saw from my thumbnail, I shared with all of you this poster right here. Now, this poster thing right here, made out of wood actually, we got this from Michael's actually, and I would like to read to you what this says, because it really speaks out to me. And I know you can't see the whole thing, but in the thumbnail, you saw what the whole thing said. And it says, autumn leaves because it is fall, all of that. Pumpkin pies, and I love pumpkin pies, especially with Cool Whip, because if you put that on the Cool Whip on pumpkin pie, I'm sold and I will eat it, trust me. Happy fall, hot apple cider. This is the one that touches me the most. Family and friends. That is what really speaks out to me, because Thanksgiving is really what it all comes down to, just family and friends, and I really like that. Harvest time, which is togetherness, gather together, sweater. It is kind of a little chilly outside, but mostly I will wear a jacket and I wear something nice to the table. Weather and bonfire. Now, I don't know about us, but we don't have a bonfire, but maybe there are some people who might, because there are other people who have different traditions of how they celebrate Thanksgiving, and it could be, not everyone has to be the same, everyone could be different, and so I wanted to share that. I would share the turkey and the food and other things, but since the food is being made right now, I can't show that, and along with the turkey for that matter. But I want to share that, and I also want to share something else with all of you. Now, this is a bulletin that I got. Fun fact, some of you may or may not know, on Sundays I will go to a Catholic church, because there are some Sundays that I do, and there are others where I can't because of going to work, and now with the time schedule that they might make it a little bit later than before, and if I work I can't go there, but I would like to try to make it for every Sunday. And I got this bulletin from the Catholic Church, and there's one thing that spoke out to me of the Thanksgiving. And now some of you are religious or not religious, that's okay, but in my full point of view, I believe in religion and I thank God and all that stuff, but there is a thing in here called table prayer that I would like to read to all of you. And it says, "O gracious God, we give you thanks for your overflowing generosity to us. Thank you for the blessings of the food we eat, and especially for this feast today. Thank you for our home and family and friends, especially for the presence of those gathered here. Thank you for our health, our work, and our play. Please send help to those who are hungry, alone, sick, and suffering war and violence. Open our hearts to your love. We ask your blessing through Christ your Son. Amen. And it really spoke out to me, that table prayer of, thinking about the people out there who might not have a home or a family to celebrate with, and they, and then they're all just cold, and, it just makes me feel sad for them, and I mean, from my point of view, for all of you who know that last year that it was the first Thanksgiving without my dad and my grandmother, and it's going to be the second year actually without my dad and my grandmother being here, and just the memory, always I'll remember, but it's the hurt inside to know that they're just no longer with us, and all the other Thanksgivings in the past, and it's just really, truly sad to think that. And I know that there are probably other people who are in worse predicaments and everything, and have not such great Thanksgiving. I do have other people I celebrate with, but probably their Thanksgiving is not, as that. Like, theirs is probably just as bad. And, I feel bad for them. And, it's just the whole thing about Thanksgiving in my life of growing up was always that togetherness. Thus, family and friends is what I always, look at when it's Thanksgiving. And I thank God every day for what I have. And speaking of the what I have, I would like to say what I'm thankful for, since I do this every year for a Thanksgiving video. I am thankful for all of you out there in the YouTube community, as well as friends I have on the other social platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok that I just created. So I'm thankful for having those things. I am also thankful for the subscribers who subscribe to my channel. I'm thankful for that 1,100 video that I hit on my YouTube channel. And I'm thankful for my video guest stars like my brother Chris, DarkVinci86, Chaotic Falcon 86, my best friend Kevin, ShadowWolf000, my fiance Ellie, Pokemon Real Fan 10 who I live with, and our dog Rico. And this will be actually his first Thanksgiving with us since we got him this year. So it's going to be really special for him. And I'm just thankful for a lot of things that I have. Like, I thank God every day for, great health and, just helping me, get up every day and give me strength and motivation to do stuff, whether it's YouTube videos or outside YouTube videos. And I'm thankful for the evolution that's happened on my YouTube channel with doing webcams and trying to make better content, and with the Elgato capture card that's been working tremendously. I'm thankful for all those things. And it took lots of hard work and dedication, and I know that it took years for this to happen, but it's better late than never, as they always say. But it's just that I like just to share these videos with all of you, and even like I just did right now, of doing the memory of Thanksgiving and what I remember. And it's not gonna be like it was years ago, but at least it's something that I can have a little bit of togetherness with, and around the table, and food, and lots of other things. And that's what all of you out there should always remember, that when it comes to Thanksgiving, be happy with who you have, and always remember that Thanksgiving comes once a year, and you're celebrating with your family, but you never know what the next year will bring. You never know about that, because they may be here one year and not the next. You should always just be happy with who you have and be thankful for that, as I am thankful for that every year, of who I have and and where I am today, especially, and everything else. So, with that, I guess that's all that I have to share for the Thanksgiving video. I mean, I didn't want to come empty-handed with that. If you would like to make a Thanksgiving video response to this video, you're more than welcome to, but I don't know if YouTube does video responses or whatnot. Or you can go check out my social media links, which will be in the description below, to my Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, where you can follow me on there as well for that. And I would really like if you would check out those social media links, because they will be in every video. And that'll be it. And also, hopefully all of you who watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, if it's still on or if it's over, you could probably go check it out on YouTube. And hopefully it won't be like last year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because last year with the whole coronavirus thing, and it's still there here and there, but I think it's going to go back to normal, because last year was all virtual. But I think this year they might go back to how it was before the pandemic happened. Excuse me. So we'll see how it goes for this year, but hopefully you enjoy that, whether watching it live or on YouTube. And I hope all of you out there have a happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving with your family and friends. And even with the coronavirus around, let's hope that we all can move forward from this still, because we're sort of going back to normal a little bit, and hopefully things will get better as always. And be ready to eat some food later today, as of what we're making, and just having that togetherness. And thank God every day for what I have, because if it wasn't for you guys out there and the people around me of who I have, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have this motivation to keep going with my videos, and the purpose just to wake up every day and knowing what I have. And the friends I have are amazing. You know who you are, who I'm talking about, and you know, just everything that I'm thankful for being here today, and for being the DudeOfRock18 that I am today, is what I am truly and honestly thankful for. And hopefully I could still continue this for many years. And thank you for listening to my Thanksgiving memory. And hopefully I didn't bore anyone, but you know, that's the thing I could think of for talking about for this year as a Thanksgiving memory. So on November 25th, 2021, have a happy, healthy Thanksgiving. Before I go, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, DudeOfRock18. And after you do that, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified on any videos that I upload on this channel. And it will really mean a lot to me if you do those two things, because you know, I do this for all of you guys out there. This isn't for me, this is for all of you, and I'm thankful for that. And hope all of you have a happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving with your family and friends. And that'll be all. So I'm DudeOfRock18 saying happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy eating food, especially turkey if you love turkey, or if you don't love turkey, whatever you eat on Thanksgiving. But most of all, don't forget to rock on. Happy Thanksgiving. Later, guys.